track's fun. You know, it has a lot of character to it, I feel like. And yeah, I've never been here, never seen it in person before today. So, and really haven't watched a ton of races here. So really been a pretty steep learning curve for me, just trying to piece together all the different parts of the track and understand where you need to be good and how to make it flow. So yeah, just trying to learn, but been fun. No, it's not the oohs and ahs of going through the S's at however fast those guys go. But I do think the racing is better to watch, and I think that's what's made NASCAR popular over the years. So I'm not sure why it would be any different here. The track's been fun. I mean, anytime you go somewhere new, just to see a fresh road is refreshing, I feel like, for a race car driver. So yeah, I've enjoyed the challenge. There's lots of places on the track that I'm not, I haven't made a ton of laps, so just really trying to understand, like, hey, is this the right way or is this the wrong way? It's tough because when you're new and you're trying to get going, you might hit the first part of the track pretty good, and then you might miss two spots back here. So your lap time doesn't tell the whole story, right? So you really have to kind of piece that together to understand what you think you did good and what you didn't, and then go put the pieces of the puzzle together and try to put the whole thing.
So far, it's been a lot of fun, a unique experience. Definitely quite a different road course from what we've been on here in NASCAR over the years. So been fun. I actually didn't get any time in the simulator or on iRacing or anything to learn the track. So coming here this morning, I'd only watched videos, of some in-car stuff yesterday. So it was a big learning curve this morning. It was fun to, make those first few runs and learn the track and get up to speed. And now it's, now we're starting to get into some testing stuff, working on the car, working on the tires and things. So it's been fun so far, and it's been neat to learn a new track. I would say the start of this race will probably be pretty cool because you got that long front straightaway. It's very, very wide, and you go into a very, very sharp, slow corner. So there'll be we have races at places like Pocono where we get 5 and 6 wide down the front stretch, and there's potential for that to happen here. But then you got to turn around and go back the other way. So it could be pretty hairy. I think anytime we can go somewhere new, it's really cool, and get some local fans to be able to maybe come to their first race. And I'm sure a lot of NASCAR fans, a lot of NASCAR fans travel for races and they don't mind traveling. But if we can get some new folks interested, especially with it being a road course, there's no road courses even close to here that we've ever raced at. So that could have potential to bring in some interest of some new people, and sports car guys and F1 guys and MotoGP guys that come here and understand this stuff and like this place. So this is a unique facility, and it's an honor to get to come here and run on the track, and I suppose it'll be a special day when we're all here for a race week.
Austin specifically, this is obviously a road course. It's different than a lot of the road courses we go to. Very high speed. This section right over here, I think we're about 185 mile an hour, which is pretty fast. And then you slow down to about 30. So 185 to 30, that's a heck of a ride. I know it would make my wife sick if she was riding with me. And you really, really have to finesse the cars down in the corners. Stock cars are, quite honestly, the worst driving race vehicle there are. And that's part of what makes these races fun, because the cars drive so god-awful bad that you have to really, really finesse them around the track and make something happen of them. And that makes a lot of mistakes. because you're right on the limit and it's very easy to make a mistake. And that generally makes for fun racing to watch. So I think we've seen that lately, some really fun races on the road courses. There's people that love them, there's people that hate them, and everything in between. So, but at the end of the day, it's the ultimate balance of what it takes to be a successful NASCAR driver. One of the things about this track here in Austin, it's got a couple key action spots. Turn 1 is designed as though a fan said, how can I have the most calamity in that corner at the start? And so there's a couple of things that are done to that corner that make it so unique. First off, it's uphill, which helps the car stop. So it encourages a driver to try to outbrake another driver, which is big on a restart or a start because all the cars are already so close together. And the second thing is it's really wide on entry, so it's almost impossible to block because there's just more racetrack. You just go find more racetrack. And then, of course, the third part is it's a super slow corner, meaning you have to use a lot of brakes to get through there. So a very interesting layout, like I said, almost as though it was intentional, well, I'm sure it was as though intentional, to create some epic starts, and I think you'll see that here. These tracks are a ton of fun by yourself. There's a couple spots that are certainly stand out as being a lot of fun. The S's are such a rhythm section. You feel like you're doing a tango dance with your feet. You have to be really precise and just hit everything perfectly. So a really strong rhythm section here on the front half of the course. Here on the back half of the course, the kind of the ballsy place is the entry to this really high speed corner section over here. Again, 185 mile an hour down to 35 mile an hour, and you're going at that corner really, really fast, and you're pushing it to the limit, and it really stands out for sure.